Hello everybody, my name is Spicy and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be on Jenga's account and we're going to be taking over the 3v3 arena as well as Hydra, doing two Hydra teams, the full 3v3 arena. They call this type of takeover a triple double. So let's go ahead and get into this. So he has a very nice roster. I'm quite envious of these Mari. He has two Harima, Warlord, Grizzer. I mean, overall, just absolutely stacked account. Do love to see it, as well as some amazing Hydra champs. So let's go ahead and build this team. I believe, first of all, we definitely need to put in Mari and Grizzer. I feel like those are absolute no-brainers. As well as for just some pure damage, and we can get the AoE weaken off of him. Let's go ahead and bring in Gnut or Newt. And then looking for an Ugo. Definitely need Ugo. I believe that's the best block buffs on the account. Yeah, probably. And then I'm gonna bring in Mishinaki for Hex, buff strip, and damage. So now we have 3 damage, 1 provoke, we have block buffs, we have heals, cleanse, good lead. Now what we're really missing is some form of TM control, or we could just go with more protection, keep the team even safer. Another revive would be good, another buff cleanse would be great, or debuff cleanse, or Bivold. Yeah, actually, we're gonna bring in Bivold, because Bivold's gonna bring in leech, provoke, as well as damage. Okay, not what I wanted to do. Leech, damage, provoke. Let's make sure he's booked. He is booked. Okay. So backup. Well, Berserker is basically our backup provoke now. We have 3 damage. We have block. Yeah, this team overall should be good in Nightmare. Very survivable. We do get the leech, which also just helps even more. So let's go ahead and call this, I'd say, brutal nightmare. Oh, come on, I swear, why do they not let you put slashes and stuff, but they... Oh, it's so weird. Alright, so that is going to be the first team. Now let's make the second team. Guys, there's way too many champs I'm going to be building today to show you everything. So I'm just going to go ahead, make the teams with y'all, and then I'm going to pause the recording, go build everybody, we'll test the team together, and that'll be that. Because this video would be upwards of 2 to 3 hours long if I left in absolutely everything, and I'm sure none of y'all are going to sit here for 2 to 3 hours. So let's get on to the second team. This team is going to be a hard team, which means it's 1,000 times easier. The difference between brutal and hard is like huge. So first thing that we've already used Mari and we've already used Ugo, so now we kind of have to get together some form of block buffs or a buff strip. Block buffs wise, I don't. Okay, we do have another Ugo. We have another Ugo, which is good. So let's go ahead and throw... Oh, wait, we also have... I didn't even think about that. We don't have... We're just gonna tough through it when it comes to the... fear in this first team, because we do have Mari and we do have Ugo. And on the second team, we do want to bring in a Shamel. So let's go ahead and put Shamel at the very back. Actually, no, there's one that does have a blessing. So let's put Shamel at the very back. And then we're going to want to bring in Ugo, which Ugo isn't going to be the first person, but she's going to be up there. We do want to bring in Salad, which Salad is probably going to be our second. Who do we want in the very front, though? Taking all that turn meter, trying to get as many nukes out as possible, or control. There's a few ways we could go about it. We could put in Cronham and then put in Contra. Contra brings in a good provoke. If we do this though, then we need to bring in Delaja. Delaja is needed when it comes to him. Is Delaja not leveled? If not, I guess we'll have to max her. Okay, there's another There's a whole bunch of other champs here. Ooh, if she's not maxed, that means she needs to be maxed. Yeah, we'll need to go max her, because if you run one, you kind of have to run the other. So we're left with, we have 2 damage, possibly 3 damage. I think now what we're really going to struggle with is overall protection. So we can see if there's some provoke sets, or we can take her out. We put in Ugo for the heals and stuff, and then we can just go ahead and say screw it and bring in Brogni bringing in a lot of protection, or we could go ahead and say screw it and bring in Pythion bringing more heals and stuff than anything, and full AoE revive. So this might be the way to go, because we have 2 revive, we have damage, a lot of damage to these 2, and he can also bring in some damage. So we're just gonna call this hard, keeping in mind that hard is not really that hard, it's pretty simple. We're gonna try this, and if these don't work, I mean, these kind of look a little strange, but I believe overall together it'll be great. And if it doesn't work, then there's definitely some more champs to go ahead and make another, to replace the team and make something happen. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna build these champions, and then we're gonna test both teams and their respective difficulties. So yeah, we'll be right back, guys. Alrighty guys, so we went ahead, we have all these people built. First is Nut. He is fast, high accuracy, okay crit damage, decent speed, in an instinct set. He's booked, and these are his masteries. Second person, oh wait, before we go to the second person, I did want to mention I'm thinking about not using Mosh or Lead and using R-Tac in the other team. Anyways, Berserk, this is his build. I put him in a Guardian set to help keep the team alive. His stats aren't the absolute best, but overall, he's just, I think the biggest thing is that he's slow. But overall, his build is alright. He is booked, and these are his masteries. Went mainly counterattack masteries, so his A1 is going, well, a counterattack, and then he has Cycle Revenge to get more turns. Next person is Marichka. I had to build her for Arena and Hydra, so I did kind of a semi-resist build with some in protection set with good speed, decent defensive stats. She is booked, and these are her masteries. I went semi-resist because even a little bit of resist can help in Hydra. And we might be resisting certain things with this. I mean, certain people in Arena. And 3v3, this should be okay. Next person is... Who is the next person? Oh, yep. Mishinaki. So, Mishinaki, he's good HP, good defense, with okay speed, good crit damage, perfect, and well, over crit rate, and then 333 accuracy. He's booked. These are his masteries. Who is the next person? Next person is Bivold. This is his build. I didn't touch the build all that much because we do have to keep in mind the amount of silver we're using, and the build was already alright. So 70k HP, 2.7k defense, about 230 speed. I mean, there's a few crit stats, but not much, and 300 accuracy. These are the masteries. He is also booked, by the way. Next person and last person is Ugo. Ugo has okay, solid HP, okay defense, 257 speed, and 400 accuracy. Of course, she's booked, and these are her masteries. Alright, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and run this team. I'm going to start it up, and then we'll see the final result. We are on Brutal, so let's see what we can get. I believe it can go full auto. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be able to, but I'm just going to go ahead and set up a little bit of this. And to start, we want to open with that. Yeah, I'm going to open with that just because we won't need it until her second turn. We won't need anything until her second turn. You want him to go ahead and first this at all times. We want him to hit that enemy max HP. Nut should go ahead and always just first that, but we do want to open with his AoE. We want her to first this, and we want him to open with that because we want the hex. And yeah, so overall the team should be good enough. Go ahead and run. We do also want Bivold to put this as his number 1. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it, guys. I'll get back to y'all when we have the full damage. Alright guys, so I mean, this team, like, there's nothing wrong with it. I think we had one bad run where like literally everything that could have went wrong. But I feel like this team could go to turn count. They don't get stuck in the heads. I mean, just straight up, I feel like this could go to max turn count and not even have an issue. It's probably the best team I've ever made. I mean, it's just because the champs are crazy. I mean, if somebody gets eaten, he breaks them out instantly. There's nothing that you're missing except for dealing with this head, but even then, I mean, you're killing everything so quick that it doesn't matter. You see, I mean, this one's the only one that's even kind of living. We keep our whole team alive. Grizer's doing a great job in his Guardian set. Yeah, really, again, the only issue with this team is the Head of Torment. But Marichka is doing an amazing job. Grizer is doing an amazing job. Everybody's doing so good here, and we'll see the damage numbers. I'm gonna end it soon. I want to get one last nuke with everybody, get close to 50 maybe, and then call that, and then go check out the other team, build them, see what we can do. Alright, so yeah, we're about to get everybody out, and I mean, heck, if we're about to leave, let's just go ahead and get the damage. That was actually lower than I thought. But Mitchie's doing some great damage, too. So dumb. Let's just end out this little bit, and then I'll build the next team, show you guys that. And then usually when I do 3v3, I like show you each team individually. But I believe we're just going to build everything and then show it in 3v3 as one, instead of breaking it up into multiple parts. Okay, yep, let's just hit this deadhead a few times and then that'll be that. If we can even hit it, oh my. Alright, we'll take 47 mil. Let's just get to 47. And yeah, as you guys can see, it isn't even close to dying. Extremely safe. Could probably do Nightmare in its current state. But let's just go ahead and take the 47 mil and move on. So Grizer carrying and damage, which doesn't surprise me. He hits stupidly hard on his A1 and stuff. Including his, well, like besides the max HP, his A1 does a lot of damage. Nut keeping up there. He breaks anybody out. His job is basically just break people out. And then Mitchie's doing a great job, so let's keep that. The highest hit here, which is cool to see. So let's move over to hard. Oh, what did I take? Okay. Where is she? Alright guys, I'm gonna go build this team. I believe we're gonna take him out and put in gonna bring in Artak. Artak's already built, which is nice. So we're just gonna bring this team in. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so we went ahead and got everybody built. The first person is Cronham. We got him in Relentless and Immortal. Good defensive stats for being an attack-based character with good speed, good accuracy. He's booked. These are his masteries. The next person is, I'm trying to think. Oh, Pt.1. So Pt.1 is also going to be an arena. So he's a mix between a PvE and a PvP build in 6-piece stone skin. He's slow, sadly. I couldn't get him fast in stone skin, but it is what it is. Got him as much turn meter as I could. So from there, we have Artak. This is Artak's build. He's pretty quick, good accuracy, okay HP, good defense. Here are his masteries. These were already on him. I wasn't gonna change them. They're all right. Next person is man, I'm kind of forgetting who all's on the team. So Cronham. Okay, we have Delaja. Oh, Jamarsa, not Delaja. Jamarsa. That's what I meant to be saying. Jamarsa and Region. These are her. Her HP 68k, 3k defense, good defensive stats, 236 speed, not bad. She's booked. Here are her masteries, just the normal TM masteries, a little counter attack. And then we have Ugo. Wrong Ugo. Okay, so then we have Ugo and Relentless, which this was like the highest speed I could get. A little low HP wise, but okay defense, good, alright speed, good accuracy. Here are her masteries. So it wasn't the absolute best build ever, and I didn't want to use any speed glyphs, and I didn't want to spend too much silver because we were starting to run low, and we have all the 3v3 to build, and then we have the Shamel. We put Shamel in a provoke set because we have no other way of provoking right now. Got him some crit stats, some resistance, a little bit of HP, a little bit of defense, a little bit of speed, and here are his masteries. And yeah, so that's everybody's build. I'm gonna go ahead, run it, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alrighty guys, so I had to go run some errands and I came back on full auto and the team did perfectly fine. Nothing bad to speak of. I do believe, I mean I could be wrong, let me double check. I believe this is less than a 1 key, but keeping in mind it was fully auto. Yeah, so it didn't 1 key, but I'm gonna rerun it. And yeah, so give me just a minute and we'll see the actual final result of me manualing a little bit. Alright guys, so I figured, like, I was running through it and the team just wasn't that safe. Running through, seeing how much, like, we were doing damage, but the damage we were taking was simply just too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo the team. We're gonna put in Salad, Artak, and Husk and see if this works with some protection. Contra there to provoke as well as block stuff and everything else she does. We're gonna put this together, see if it works. And yeah, once I find a team afterwards, I'm gonna show you guys the builds. But right now, since I'm kind of struggling to find the right setup, it's gonna be just a little bit before I show the builds. But yeah, anyways, we'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna go ahead and end this. Bad RNG, but we did go ahead and get the 1 key. I'll show you everybody's builds in a second. That was our goal though, get the 1 key here and here, so then you can go ahead and throw a team in normal and get all 6 chests actually. Okay, so there's a few people we changed, well actually a lot of people we changed, so let's go ahead and show everybody. First person is, where's Elva? I'm looking for Elva right now. I'm missing her. There she is. Alright, Elva. She's being used in Clan Boss, so I have to keep her at a certain speed, but her speed is good. I had to switch up her defense and HP because she was built damage for Clan Boss. She is booked, and here are her Clan Boss masteries. It helps because she does damage here. Brogni is the next person. Brogni's in a bolster set. I'm going to use him in Arena, I believe, so this is pretty nice to have already. It was already there, didn't even have to build him. I did throw some books into this, so we got that, and here are his masteries. I switched them up, so it's PvE and PvP, but this is the PvE side, is the War Mastery, so he does some damage. I believe I showed Husk already, I showed Ugo already. Is there anybody else that I didn't show? Let's think. I believe I showed everybody. Here, let's double check. Not the most professional thing here. Artak has been shown. He's shown. Okay, yeah, alright. Geomancer is the last person I need to show. He's built for Iron Twins. High accuracy, good speed, a little low HP, but good defense, and I mean overall pretty good. And these are his masteries. He's not really doing much damage compared to what he could be doing, but I couldn't mess with his masteries because he's built for Iron Twins, so I just had to leave it be. But he still does a lot of damage, actually. I was surprised that regardless, he does a lot of damage. Okay, so now we get to move on to the part that I find extremely fun, which actually I'm going to do in the second part of this video, because this video is already 21 minutes, and I'm trying to do a little bit shorter videos so you guys get to see, like, you guys get to choose which ones you want to watch and how long you want to watch them, instead of just all the content in one thing. It might up my view time, but I'd rather it be easier for you guys. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know how you felt about any things in the video, if you learned anything. Also, my Discord link is in the description, and it would be awesome for some more people to join. But yeah, so the next video going out after this one is going to be the 3v3 arena part. So yeah, see y'all.